All right, good evening, class. This is your professor, Dr. Jace Alston, and this week the lecture is mandatory. And what we are going to be doing, instead of our typical run through of databases and things of that nature, we are actually going to look at Question Point because Question Point will be the resource that you will be using for your next assignment, which is your virtual reference practice and paper, which you should see on the screen right now. That is the assignment prompt page. You have not been assigned your partners yet. I am actually going to look through and assign partners after I record this video, and I want to make sure that everybody got their login information. So this is going to be very important, and I am going to say this in the announcements as well. If you did not get a login information email, an email from OCLC saying that you had a Question Point account created for you, you need to contact me about that because something has gone wrong. So, if you do not have that email, contact me at alstonj@missouri.edu. Again, that is alstonj@missouri.edu. Now, if you do have your login information, one thing that you will see in this assignment prompt here, if you scroll down, oh, and I've already done it. Okay, so don't worry about these. Don't worry about this right now. This is from last semester. This is fall 18. So I apologize that it's still in there. But that's a holdover from when I taught this course last semester. But when you scroll down on this assignment prompt page, you're going to have options to look at a preview for instructions for librarians and instructions for patrons. Easy breezy instructions for both. Can look at that if you want to. I think if you look at the first two, you should be best served that way. And you should see all of the instructions, by the way, for the assignment through this prompt here. And then if you scroll down further, you will see the rubric. So I will be grading on this rubric, so you know what I'm going to be grading on. So there should be no excuses when it comes to what should I say? When it comes to not knowing what I'm looking for when I get to grading, you should know because it's right here in the rubric. Okay, now let's go. I am actually at well, not www, I'm sorry. I keep lying to my students. Y'all gonna give me some bad reviews. We are at https://questionpoint.org. Questionpoint.org. If you type that in to your browser, you should be brought here. Now, I'm going to go back to these instructions. And by the way, this lecture should be slightly shorter than usual because I know they've been around 45 minutes for the most part this semester. This one will not be quite so long. Now, what am I doing here? I am sorry. There was something else I needed to show you all. Let me pause really quick. Okay, got it covered. I did just want to let you all, I did want to reiterate that you are going to have to do, some of my students missed this last semester. You are going to have to use another method aside from Question Point, be it Facebook, Twitter, Hangouts, whatever, Skype. But get into that. And so, yeah, the other thing that I need to say really quick is this is saying, as you can see here, that the password is reference. I have not created passwords. It is actually updated now so that it should allow you to, Question Point should allow you to create your own login when you first open that email and go into it. But if it does not, then let me know, and I should be able to go back into your account and change your password to reference. So that's what I will do if you can't access it. So if you have any problems, let me know. Let me know, alstonj@missouri.edu. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a fairly quick question point interaction with myself, because I want you all to think I'm nuts. So yes, I talk to myself, and I'm going to be talking to myself right in front of you all. And that way you can see, A, how much of a nutty professor I am, but you can also kind of see both ends of how this question point thing works. You log in Chrome first, and then I'm going to log in Edge. All right. So I should have... No! No. All right. Let's try this again. Boom. Okay. Log on. So once you get here, what you are going to want to do, if you are playing the part of the librarian, and right now I'm playing the part of the librarian in this Chrome interface here, I am, like I said, I'm going to open up an Edge browser as well, and I'm going to be playing the part of the patron there. But let's do this part first. I am playing the part of the librarian. So you should be able to go to the left over here to quick links. See quick links here. And under that, you should see launch chat. And I'm going to launch that chat. If you have not updated Flash, it may make you do that. But yeah, if you have not updated Flash, update Flash. Once you get here, you should be able to click that. My screen doesn't show everything, but I'm going to move this over. Once you click that checkbox for the queue, then you should be able to come back over here for save and be brought here. And so now you see I'm a librarian here, librarian Jason Austin, that's me. And I can wait here for a chat to pop up. All right, sorry about that, just kind of had to make another little pause there. There are always little technology issues that can prop up. But, so what I'm looking at now, and I should probably close this preview here. What I'm looking at now is the patron instructions. So that login I just did was when you play the librarian, you are also going to have to play the patron. So for each group, you're going to both play the librarian and both play the patron, if that makes sense. What I've got to do here in order to play the patron, see if I can copy this hyperlink. Copy this link address. And let's be the patron in Edge. So let's see if this works. All right, great. So I come over here and I can type in my name. Call myself what? I want to be fancy. Dr. Jace. I don't know. Carolina Bad Boy. Why not? Boom! So I'm Dr. Jace, the Carolina Bad Boy. I gotta show y'all my email accounts. Oh yeah, well, question point should be tied to my Missouri. So maybe I can just do my UMKC and I should be fine. Then I can type in a question. Now, I am just doing this in order to run through it. So what you do actually needs to be a little more serious than what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing around right here just to show you all how this works. Dr. J, it's the Carolina Bad Boy. I've got a question, and my question is, why are some birds blue? Maybe it's because they're sad. Who knows? I feel bad for the birds. All right, so now I've asked this question, and I need to come over here to connect. Now, I have my computer audio muted so that I don't have any issues with that, but I just heard a chime. And when you guys are doing this yourselves, you are also going to hear a chime. So, chat transcript. Why are some birds blue? This is what you're going to see as the patron. Now I am going to go back to be in the librarian. Let's see if we can find this. There we go. New patron chat session has arrived. Click OK. What is this? You have somebody asking a question. We got a lot of vital statistics on them. Question, why are some birds blue? Patron, Dr. Jace, the Carolina bad boy, with my email address. Got my IP over there. I mean, they are really telling you who I am. I'm going to open that up. Now librarian Jason A has joined the chat. And I am going to move this guy a little bit over here. So I can come over here. I got to move this a little further. Okay, so why are some birds blue? And I can say, hello, how are you today? With a question mark, of course. You do not have to say all of that. Actually, if you say that to your patron, they might find it a little weird. But say something, introduce yourself, boom. So now, Librarian J, patron screen name, Dr. Jace, the Carolina bad boy. Librarian J has joined the session, and now Librarian J is talking. So when I get back over to the patron side, and I'm going to have to keep moving the screen, I'm sorry if y'all get some motion sickness, but that's just kind of how Screencast-O-Matic works. Come back over here. Now I'm the patron. And in the patron window, I see that Librarian Jason A has responded to me. Hello, how are you today? My name is Librarian Jason A, and I will be answering your question. Thank you for your help. And as you can see, Dr. Jace, the Carolina bad boy, has said thank you for your help. And I've got that right there. Now I can come back and say, and this is a BS answer, but I can say, so I looked in the Journal of Bird Colors, and it appears that blue feathers in birds are the result of a gene called QBC1145. Scientists identified this gene back in 1991. Boom. So that gets answered. Motion sickness time. And going back to my patron, there's an answer there. Newest message. Oh wow, so interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything else? No. Thanks, and have a nice day. Say that. And then you can exit the chat if you're the patron. Fill out this little questionnaire here. And of course you're satisfied and it was excellent and it was very easy. But if it wasn't, let us know. That was so amazing. So you have that. Come back over here. I lower the screen. Ugh. Submit. Thank you for completing this survey, and your answers help us. Now, patron has ended the session. You, however, can end this session as well. Okay. And there you go. And that's pretty much how Question Point works. Now I had to do a little pause just a little bit because I had to make sure that there was nothing that was going to be dangerous in my inbox before I open my inbox and let y'all see it. But as you can see, I don't even know what that is. That's from last semester. But here's what just came in, and that is my chat transcript. So as long as your chat is tied to your accurate email address, then you should get that chat transcript automatically, and you are going to need that. So hopefully everything worked out and you got your transcript directly to your inbox. And if that's the case, also if you did the survey, you can get the survey sent as well. Okay. Now the weird thing is, so this survey was actually sent to my my librarian question point my librarian question point login was actually tied to my @missouri.edu address. So that's why I got the survey results and the transcript in the same box, if that makes sense. So let me explain that. I have two email addresses because I work for two schools, austinj@umkc.edu and austinj@missouri.edu. But both of those email addresses come to the same box, right? So when you are the patron, you should not get the survey results. And when you are the librarian, you should not get the transcript. However, because I'm serving as both librarian and patron and both of those accounts are the same, I am getting both here. But if you do not get both, do not freak out, okay? All right, so you've seen how to do that process now. And so what I want you all to do at this point is to go ahead and read over the rest of these instructions and just make sure they vibe, sparkle, and glitter with you. And if they do, then you should have no problem getting this assignment done. You just need your partners assigned. And like I just said, the partners have not been assigned quite yet, but they will be quite soon. I've got to make sure that some people who may have wanted to drop the class did not do so. And I also need to just make sure that there are no other conflicts of interest. But hopefully I will have your partners assigned to you by the end of the week. And what I want you all to do is I would really like it if you go ahead and reach out to your partner. And part of reaching out to your partner is exchange email addresses. And after you exchange email addresses, get in touch with each other. And also, I would like for you all to, if you vibe with your partner in a particularly good way, then I would like for you to possibly stay in contact with your partner even beyond this course. It's very hard when you're not in the traditional classroom setting to get the students to network with each other, but that's what we want you all to do. So, yes, please take advantage of that opportunity. And what I am going to also try to do, I'm looking back over your bios and I'm going to see if I can get you all to partner up with people who live in your town. And that way, if you want to meet your partner in person, you can do so. However, you will not need to meet your partner in person. I repeat, you will not need to meet your partner in person. All of this can be done through electronic communication. If you want to exchange phone numbers and think that might help, you can do that as well. But you will not be required to meet your partner in person. I just think it's nice if you can. And I think it's always nice to make a new friend. So having said that, let me also just check the discussion board and then we'll be done. Okay. All right, so it looks like there have been no questions that I have not answered yet, but I do want to go through some that have been asked that you all may have had the same questions. So let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah. Okay. So I do want to show you your classmate Alexis has found an updated link for one of the articles. That was actually quite a while ago. I don't even know why I read that. I saw February and I started reading, and then I'm like, February 4th? No, wait, no, no, no. So let's see what else we've got here. Um, yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything new on the discussion board, so I guess I just wasted a bunch of your time. But sorry about that. Um, if you need to reach out to me, please do so by email. Hopefully, I will be able to have my office hours this Thursday from 1 to 3. I will let you know. You will see a link with the office hours URL for the Zoom meeting if I am able to conduct one. All right, everyone, have a good week, and I will see you next week.